Guten and welcome miners, welcome back. Happy Tuesday to y'all. Hopefully everyone had a good weekend. For those of you who didn't stop by for that bonus stream on Saturday, good to see you again. Yeah, we're gonna do something a little bit different than what I planned today. I was gonna do some more of that wheel stompy deck that I've been jamming because I've been loving it, but wanted to get a couple of mindless games in this morning, and I was like, oh well, what's the legacy equivalent of glimpse combo where I don't really have to think about what I'm doing? I'm like, you know what, fuck it, let's try Madness. A lot of this is just kind of like randomly wheeling shit away from your hand with burning inquiries and shit like that, and kind of just at the mercy of whatever the fuck your deck wants to do. So we're giving it a shot. It was hilarious playing it today, just practicing a little bit. That being said, I had a great record practicing in the free rooms, which, if our history has anything to say about that, means we're probably going to go like 0-5 when we take this thing through a league. That's just what happens. But I was getting so much salt from this. For those of you who haven't already, go check out the Twitter. I posted a screenshot of this one guy that was just so fucking salty. I got paired up against him a couple of times throughout the course of the day, and every time he just got more and more mad. I don't think I dropped a single game against the guy. And oh my god, he was just so pissed off that I was just destroying him. He was on some kind of blue-white control deck, I don't know, but he was so mad. It was hilarious. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun with this. We got some shit to talk about today. Anyone else watched the Magic stream today and saw the unset spoilers? Oh my god. Magic is just turning into a shit show. The fact that like half of the set is legal too, with like all sorts of crazy ass mechanics, like this whole attractions thing. Like you're gonna need like 4 extra deck boxes anytime you go to a tournament now, between your dungeons, your tokens, now this attraction shit, your sticker sideboard. Like, oh my god, it's just gonna be fucking absurd. But before we hop into it, as always, thanks for stopping by. If you like what you see, smash that sub button below or the follow button, whatever. Check out all the other socials, YouTube for this stream and all the old ones. I actually just uploaded another gameplay video earlier today, so I'm starting to do those. If you got any decks you want to see me play and fumble fuck my way through in a video that is not going to be streamed live, just let me know. I'll make that. I've been having fun making those videos. Let me know what you think about the editing. Like I said, I'm still relatively new to doing that, so any criticism you got there is greatly appreciated. Follow me on all the other social media there. Keep up with the dumb shit I'm doing, know when I'm going live. And then for all my bearded friends out there, check out thebeardstruggle.com. Some great grooming products make your beard look nice like mine. Coming after Saffron there for best bearded magic. So, but yeah, let's take this into a league. Like I said, probably going to go like 0-5 if our record has shown anything as far as like doing well with a deck throughout the course of the day, and then taking it into a league and just getting absolutely fucking stomped. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, have some fun with this. That fucking magic stream today. So I don't like that these uncards are going to be actual eternal legal cards. Hopefully none of them are playable. I've seen one that looks potentially playable. Okay, my beer just got a little fucking excited there. Cool. All right, okay, I do have paper towels here. Beer just got a little excited. It's all about the unsets, apparently. There's only one card I've seen so far that looks like it could potentially be playable. It's a 1 mana 2/1. It's called like Lifetime Pass Holder or some shit. And it's like ETB, find an attraction. None of the attractions themselves have looked playable yet, but they haven't revealed all of them. So I'm a little scared that this is going to be like an actual fucking thing. So I mean, I guess we'll see what happens. Hopefully none of them are like actually eternal playable and causing all sorts of problems, because like I said, you're going to have to start bringing all your tokens, you're going to have to start bringing your dungeon cards, you're going to have to start bringing your attractions, your sticker sheets. Like, you're going to start having to carry your competitive decks in like commander deck boxes. And like the battlefield is just going to be so fucking cluttered if you start throwing all this other shit on there too, that people need to have access to knowing what's going on with. So guess we'll see what happens. Oh shit, MTG bot decided to start working again today. Hello bots, glad to have you back. I actually really like this, I'm not gonna lie. This is a really sweet turn one, assuming our opponent doesn't Thoughtseize us or fucking like Force Will us. Opponent's on a normal 60 card deck, so I mean we're gonna keep this. This deck has some fucking weird lines. So like what I'm thinking here is we're gonna keep this. We're gonna play the Badlands, play the Lion's Eye Diamond, pop the Lion's Eye Diamond, Madness in Root Walla and Anji's Ravager. Get a vent. Oh fuck, they might have discard. That's not good. Don't discard me, bro. Okay, Ponder. Cool. We do have to worry about a Force of Will, but I don't think they're gonna Force of Will the Lion's Eye Diamond. I think they're probably gonna force the Anji's Ravager. But I guess we're gonna see. So they're on Death Shadow. It's the only reason you have Shocklands. So let's see what we get here. And a Hogak. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, we're just gonna stick with the original plan and see what the fuck happens. If they Force of Will this, I actually will kind of cry. Okay, they did not Force of Will it. So now we get to see the actual legitimate dumb shit that this deck can do, which is just so fucking funny to me. Because, like, this Vengevine's coming back regardless. It doesn't fucking matter. And everything's gonna have haste. Oh my god, this is so stupid. I can pay for a daze, too. It has to be Force of Will. Unfortunately, I don't have the right color creatures to get this Hogak back. But, oh well. And everything has haste. And we're gonna get to refuel our hand with Angie. Or Anyi? Angie? How the fuck do you say that? I've heard Anya, I've heard Anyi, Angie. Somebody tell me, like, the correct way to pronounce this shit. We are also looking at 11 damage. No, sorry, 10 damage on turn 1. Which is just fucking ridiculous. Dude, this fucking deck has some crazy shit it can do. Oh my, okay. Oh shit. I don't know how our opponent comes back from this. I really, really don't. Because we're about to just empty our fucking hand again. So, like, there are multiple lethal threats on board currently. I don't know how they deal with this. This deck is so dumb. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. This deck is stupid. Oh, okay, so against Death Shadow, that was basically you're dead on turn 1, which, oh my god, that's hilarious. So they do have some graveyard shenanigan bullshit, so I'm thinking about bringing the ley lines in. Probably take out the Hogak. I really don't know what to take out of this deck sometimes. I've typically been trimming like a Lion's Eye Diamond, because more than one is kind of awkward sometimes. Unless you have the Angie's Ravager lines, where you can, like, on your main phase, pop it, chuck your hand, cast an Angie's Ravager. If you have haste, you can go do it again. But, like, I don't know. I've kind of been cutting the Oxyvagonuses a little bit too, but Hollow One, probably trim one of those. Maybe trim a Street Wraith, save our life total a little bit there. Like I said, trying to sideboard with this thing has been a bit weird. Maybe we're going a little too hard on these. Maybe Firestorms actually wouldn't be a bad idea as a sideboard card. Really not sure what our opponent would be bringing. Probably bring their own ley lines. Which, I mean, the weird thing is like, yeah, if we're going for the, like, Vengevine stuff, like Vengevines, Oxyvagonus, Hogak, that all matters about our graveyard, but, like, Graveyard Hate doesn't actually shut down the Madness side of this deck. Which is funny, because I've seen people board in a bunch of shit, thinking they're just going to shut it down with just, like, straight Graveyard Hate, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess my Vengevines aren't doing shit now, but let me just Madness all this shit away and cast a couple free Hollow Ones and kill you? Do I want to bring... Some Firestorms can do something against, like, small Death Shadows. So... No, let's trim a ley line. Bring in 2 Firestorms, trim another Street Wraith. Yeah, let's try something like that. See how that does. Maybe I wanted to trim an Anger instead. I don't know. We'll also see if they, like, hardcore go for the Graveyard Hate side of things. If they do, then game 3 we'll just go grab our Ancient Grudges, whatever, but... I have noticed... We have our own ley lines, a Root Walla, and a Lion's Eye Diamond. I don't really think this is good. Chuck this one. Well, we're gonna keep this. Out of all of this, what do we want to put to the bottom? Honestly, probably the Burning Inquiry. Like, if they want to turn one discard us, what are they? Their smart move is take the Anji's Ravager. But I guess we'll see what. Oh, ooh, they're not turn one discarding us. Okay. So, I mean, I guess we're going to basically repeat what we did last game. Unless they force a will this. They're gonna force. They're actually learning to force a Lion's Eye Diamond this time. Okay. Forcing it, pitching a daze. Okay, so each of X targets, X damage to each of X targets. So I gotta think about how that works. So like I could pitch one, but I've only got one target is the problem. I guess we'll have to see. Like this is a little awkward, but this does allow us to like pitch some shit. But that's funny that they were scared of Lion's Diamond enough to fucking force it. So okay. Like I said, this also allows us to hit like a small Death Shadow if we need to. Would not hate drawing another Lion's Eye Diamond. Did they pitch? Okay, they pitched a daze, so we got another counter out of their hand at least. What is our opponent doing? Cycle's a Street Wraith. What is our opponent doing? They're gonna Surgical Lion's Eye Diamond. Okay. So I guess Lion's Eye Diamonds are out of the question. They're gonna see what's in our hand now. So our crazy little opening line is out of the question now. Luckily, we did take out one LED, so this isn't hurting us as bad as they probably think it is. But they do know what our hand has. They see the Firestorm. Okay, they got a Death Shadow. That's a 3/3. Okay, so how can I do? Can I do this for 3? I have to pick targets, right? Can I target actually, can I target myself? That actually intrigues me. Can I target myself? Let's grab a Badlands. Let's see what we draw first. It is going to be a little awkward losing our Anji's Ravager, but maybe we'll luck out and we draw another Rootwalla. Scalding turn. So if we let this grow anymore, we're kind of fucked. We'll play a land. 1, 2, and 3. Pay a red. 1, 2. Three. It feels weird hitting. Oh, fuck. Wait, no, shit. This is just gonna make their Death Shadow bigger. Oh, god damn it. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Just realized the damage all resolves at the same time. It's gonna make their Death Shadow bigger. I fucked that up. I will fully admit that was on me. The fucking timing for Death Shadow always confuses the fuck out of me. We do have the potential, though, where if we can, depending on what happens, we might be able to squeak in and kill him here, because they're going to go to 7. However, this is going to be a 6/6. But they've only got 2 cards. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's a little annoying, but I mean, there are ways we can get out of this. They're out of cards. So like if we hit a wheel effect, like Burning Inquiry or Faithless Looting and just hit the right cards, then we have a potential to actually be able to sneak in for lethal behind this Death Shadow. Depending on what our opponent does. But, I mean, I guess we'll see what happens. It's all just going to depend on if we can hit an effect to deal with it. Because we're not killing this Death Shadow anymore. That's just straight up not happening. Let's turn off auto yields because I want to fetch end of turn. Okay, well, that kind of fucks us over. Well, that changes that plan, so we might have lost this one. I mean, we'll still see. Like, we can theoretically hit a Root Walla and jump block for a turn or two, but... Or if we actually, like, hit a land, we can Anju's Ravager and block for a turn, even though it's not going to do anything, but... We'll see. There are possibilities where we can, like, get enough blockers out of this that it's worth it. But we'll see. I don't think we will. It's going to very much depend on just getting some crazy fucking draws, which I don't think are going to happen, but you never know. Yeah, let's just grab that. Untap and a Root Walla, which isn't going to save us, right? Yeah, that's not going to do anything. Okay, we'll go to the next one. Part of that was on me. I don't know why they countered it. It would have just made their thing bigger, but whatever. That was partially on me. That was interesting that they had that many fucking surgicals, though. Like, that's really, really weird to me. Okay, so we're gonna take these out. We're gonna go back up some of our shits. I guess basically just deboard the deck. Or is there something else we want? Not really, no. Do we really want the Firestorms? Do we just, like, straight deboard the deck? I don't know. I'm also a little worried. They brought in Graveyard Hate, so maybe I want to do something like this. Take out the Firestorms, bring in the Ancient Grudges. Try something like that, just in case, since they're going to be on the draw now, they're going to bring in Leylines or something. I got to assume that they play them. Like, they're a black-based control deck. They have to fucking play them. I would be extremely surprised if they don't. Oh, maybe they don't. They have Grafdigger's Cages, according to this. What the fuck? Powder Keg? The shit does that do? Alright, let us see, let us see. Yes, we will take the draw. Or the play, whatever you want to call it. So I mean, this can do some funny shit. Do we want to do this? I think we want to do this. I think we'll keep this. Because this can actually do some kind of funny things. It's not crazy, but it definitely can do funny things. We'll just play at the plateau. Play the Faithless Looting first. See if we'll get him to force this. You're gonna Street Wraith, okay. Okay. Double Street Wraith, got it. Okay. Let's chuck. For now. So, like, I want to chuck a Root Walla to get a creature down, but I also feel like I want to save it. Yeah, we're gonna chuck these two for now. Ox of Agonis and Anger. I'm a little scared to try to Burning Inquiry with the Anju's Ravager in hand and not a bunch of fucking mana, but maybe it'll be worth it. I don't know. We'll see what we draw here. I'm assuming they're going to have discard. I'd be very surprised if they don't. Apparently they didn't have... Like, I'm very surprised that they did not, like, have a counter there. Okay, so they're going to Thoughtseize me. I don't know what they're going to take. I'd assume the Burning Inquiry, because it's the only way I can get anything out of my hand currently. Or maybe they take the Anji's Ravager. Just because they know it. Okay, no, they do take the Burning Inquiry. I'm surprised. Well, maybe they don't have Surgical. I don't know. We will figure it out as we go. Another Faithless Looting isn't bad. Oh, I got another way to get shit out of my hand. Do you have a Force of Will for this? No. Yeah, we'll just cast both of the Root Wallas, I guess. Because we do eventually want to get down to the point where we can just start attacking them. You're gonna force one of these Root Wallas? They have haste, so I can actually get in and attack, which is the funny part. I can't pump them, but I think I do want to cycle this first, just in case I hit an LED, and then I can get Anji's Ravager down too. Another Root Walla actually isn't terrible. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna cast it so that we can start getting in. This is a little awkward. They're probably going to have a very big Death Shadow is the problem. This brings them down to 8. Theoretically 3. I guess we're going to see what we draw also. I mean, maybe they just have a bunch of removal or something. Maybe we luck out and they had, like, no creatures. I don't know. Gonna ponder. Maybe they just weren't counting on the, like, go wide beatdown plan or something. I don't know, we'll see. This is only turn 2, so they're only going to have one more mana. Granted, we've already seen they can kind of do some busted shit without it. So, like, they can just surgical, whatever. Or apparently they're just going to brainstorm a bunch. Like, what they thought sees us. They already know about this Ancient Grudge. So... I mean, I also wouldn't hate a land either. Just, like, try to play out this Anji's Ravager. I mean, that is a land. Do we want to swing in for damage, or do we... You know what? No. We're going to force them to do whatever. We're going to try to play out this Anji's Ravager. You gotta force, you gotta force. Or some kind of counter, but it should, in theory, set them back if they have a way to counter this. Okay, so they have the Force of Will. It does get 2 cards out of their hand. Force pitching Ponder. This also puts them to 4. Which, as long as they don't have land, fucking... This should put them dead. I mean, depending on what they got. But as long as they don't have, like, land triple fucking... Whatchamacallit? I guess this isn't dead. If they get 2 blockers or a blocker and a removal spell, I guess they're not dead yet. But we'll see what they got. Okay, they have a Death Shadow and a Brainstorm. But if they don't hit land blocker, so they need land and removal or land and another blocker, or they're just dead. That doesn't do it. Yeah, they're just dead. Because they can only block one of these. I can pump... Like, I can pump the Root Walla regardless. Like, okay, that's fine. They're just dead. Like, none of this matters. Because I only need to pump one of the unblocked creatures. Okay. Unless they got some weird 0 mana spell I am not aware of, they're just dead. Because they block one of these, I pump one of the other unblocked creatures, and that's 4. Okay. And you're dead? That's 4, right? You get there? All right. Okay, we did it. All right, cool. We're up one already. We beat Death Shadow somehow. All right, all right. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm just like there wasn't something I was missing, right? Fuck. All right, all right, all right. Starting off on a good note. Maybe madness is a thing. I don't know. This deck is fucking stupid though. Oh fuck. Doing some dumb shit. Doing some dumb shit already. Okay. Grizzle Puff. That's funny. Where did Runcor go? I know he was on this list at one point. Has he not got another trophy yet? I don't know, but okay. So we're at least we're not gonna go 0-5 now. I'm still 100% like betting on the 1-4. So everyone in chat, go ahead and take your bets here. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's someone who's actually a madness player out here and can tell me if this deck takes skill or not. I very much think of it like Glimpse combo, where it's just like, yeah, your deck's gonna do what it's gonna fucking do. So you kind of just start chucking shit and hope it all works out. All right, playing up against J Connect, who was apparently playing Delver not that long ago. I don't like that. It's not explosive enough. Ew. So the problem with this is if we don't draw a land, we're kind of fucked, but I think we might keep it. Let's put the hollow one to the bottom. I know, I know, I know. Don't keep the zero lander, but this is so fucking explosive if we can. What? The top three. Maybe this isn't Is It Delver? Or maybe it's a weird version of Is It Delver. Well, regardless, I would very, very much like a land off of the top here. Come back in any order that... Did they shuffle? Chooses not to shuffle. Okay. That's a... That is an interesting choice. Portend. Land. Okay, not the land I was going for, but it works. Their opponent gonna fucking force this. They're thinking about it. Okay, so our opponent is gonna force it. Oh yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just do this so that. Or whoops, wrong color. So what did they chuck to their? And what the fuck is our opponent playing? Our opponent is on something fucking rogue as shit. I mean, yeah, we'll chuck Rootwalla and Vengevine. We'll get down to Rootwalla. We'll Faithless Looting again next turn. Would have been nice if we hit a land, but oh well. Nice part. So the nice part is a lot of this, like we pseudo 2-for-1 our opponents a lot of the time when they do shit like that. Like we just spent 0 mana and got 2 cards out of their hand. So another Anju's Ravager. Well, let's see what we can do here. 2 Rootwallas, please. Or like a Rootwalla and a land. I'm kind of tempted to chuck the 2 Putrid Imps. You know what? Let's chuck a Putrid Imp and Anju's Ravager. That's fine. We're not going to cast this one. No, can't cast it. That's fine. We are going to go ahead and get an attack, though. They want to spend a removal spell on a fucking 1-1. That's fine. Play the Badlands. Get out the Putrid Imp. See if they force a will this one away. So they must be on like just blue-white control or something. Predict. Yeah, this just has to fucking be something like that. Drew 2 cards. Okay. Oh yeah, they set the top of their library up. Okay, that actually explains a lot. So I mean, I guess we'll see what they do here. I'm not totally sure what's going on, but another Jesus Christ. Okay. This is just some weird hardcore blue-white control deck. This is not Is It Delver like what MTGO bot is saying. Yeah, this is just hardcore blue-white control. What are they doing? I'm assuming it's a prismatic ending on the Putrid Imp? That's gotta be what's going on here, right? Maybe? Either that or our opponent's just fucking tanking. Okay, there you go. Okay, is a prismatic ending on the Putrid Imp. Okay. Okay. A land would be nice. If I could hit a land, I'd actually be super happy. Well, that is a land. All right. Wheel time. Okay. I'll take that any day. I just got rid of a bunch of lands from our opponent. I don't know what I wheeled him into, but we're gonna hope that this guy survives. Oh, yep. Okay. Apparently we wheeled him into like nothing, and we get our Vengevine back. Hopefully we didn't wheel them into a fucking Wrath or something, like land Wrath, and we kind of just cry. But all right. Well, that went about as well as it could, I guess. Like I said, if they like land Wrath us, I guess we cry. Well, the fact that they were gonna do something makes me think they either don't have a second white source or they just don't have a Wrath. Alright, so against fucking... Well, they're doing their thing over there. I'm assuming we're going to want to bring the Ancient Grudges in. Probably want to bring the Deafening Silences in. Honestly, I don't know what else to do. I'm just going to assume that they... Okay, what are they swordsing? They're swordsing the Ravager? Okay. I suppose that's fine. We'll just schwack you for a mild 10. Assuming they don't have any other removal. We also could just Faithful Looting, but we'll see what we draw. Excuse me. Alright, so we drew a land. Well, let's get in. Gonna attack with everything. I guess it didn't give me an option to pump there. Oh well. I guess come on. Put him to 7. We're presenting lethal on board. We're gonna see if they got something here. Rootwalla, Oxyvagonus. Cast the Rootwalla. Present another lethal threat. Assuming like if they have a sweeper, it's kind of shitty, but not the end of the world, I suppose. They are at the point where they're damn near halfway through their fucking deck, though. Oh, actually, they're gonna put 2 back. I guess they're only 1 card ahead of us at this point. So, like, they're staring down lethal on board right now. Are they going to fetch? Or did they find something they wanted? No, not gonna fetch. I'm assuming that means they found a sweeper. Oh! Terminus. So this is miracles? Okay. I mean, I guess that buys them some time. I can honestly say that is not what I was expecting. And a counterbalance. Okie dokie. So this is just like counterbalance miracles bullshit. Got it. I mean, I guess we're gonna try to do this first. See if they counter it. Do they have a 1-drop on top? Reveals Ponder. Okay. Well, I guess we're just gonna bring back Oxyvagonus then? Why are you not letting me cast Ox? Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I need to cast 1 more card. Oh, that's annoying. We're gonna let that happen. Forget Ox takes so many fucking cards out of your graveyard. Okay, now I can cast Ox. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You already know it's a ponder. Swear to God, if they have a daze or something, I'm gonna cry. Okay, refuel our hand. We will cast the Lion's Eye Diamond. We know it'll resolve. I guess we'll cycle this for the hell of it. Why not? See what we hit. Another root walla that we can't actually. So, like, I want to get in here with this fucking. You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna fucking pressure him. Fuck him. Give this thing haste. Hopefully, they don't have a removal spell. We're not gonna bother casting it. Basically, we know they got a ponder on top, so we know they're going to be able to look for an answer. The hope is that they just can't fucking find one. Or they don't already have one in hand or something. They're down to 2. We can't do anything. We do have a lot of mana, though, so that's kind of scary. So we know they can ponder, try to find an answer. They're not just snapping off the ponder looking for something, so that's a little concerning, but now we definitely know for sure we're bringing the Ancient Grudges. So yeah, probably just bring in Ancient Grudge, bring in Deafening Silence. Probably all. I'm not super sure what these Flaring Pains are for. Like, going to 1, okay. Ponder. Probably the one that was revealed. Yes. Blind Shuffle? Chooses not to shuffle. So they found something they wanted. Alright, well, we're going to get in and see what they do here. If it's just a bounce spell, we don't care. We'll just replay the Ox. If it's like a Swords or something, we have an issue. Snapcaster. Oh, for Swords to Plowshares? God damn it. Okay. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, well, in theory, depending on what goes on here, we could just top deck a Vengevine and just kill him. So we'll see what happens. We're not even close to being dead. Their fetches are shut off. They've got to hope that they can fucking find something to do here. Actually, pretty much anything we can actually get through this counterbalance should be lethal. So, like, I don't know what the fuck they're going to put on the top of their deck here. I really don't. They can't shuffle it away, so they're brainstorm locked regardless of what they do here. So if we can hit a creature, hopefully we can do something. Ugh, into a bloodstained mire, that's not good. Okay, we're giving them time to get out of this, which is not what we want at all. But I guess we'll see what happens here. We can eventually get to the point where hopefully we just run them out of shit to do. So, I mean, there's always possibilities we can do this. We are getting to the point where there's no lands left in our deck, so in theory, anything we... I mean, we'll play the Lion's Eye Diamond, I guess? See what... Actually, fuck, I probably should have done this later. They're not going to have any 0 drops, though. What? Really? Okay. I guess they're drawing a land. That is not at all what I was expecting. Like, the problem is like I said, we got to get to a point where hopefully their hand isn't just a bunch of counters and we can get through it. Luckily, their fucking clock is slow as shit. So There are a number of things that can get us out of this. I mean, you got a 1-drop on top? No? You have a removal spell? You got a counter spell? You got another fucking blocker of some sort? You got 3 cards in hand. What do you got, buddy? Yes? No? Maybe? Swords to... Well, we're gonna make it so that we gain some extra life then. You want to do that to us, then we're gonna be a pain in the ass too. So we know they're drawing a land. So we're basically just back in the same spot of like, can we hit something to get through this? Ooh, back to basics. That's interesting. That doesn't do anything. Back to basics doesn't really hurt us at all. Again, we're still back to the point where we kind of just need to draw something relevant. Like, we need to get a creature through this. Jesus, okay. Giving our opponent all the time in the world to fucking figure this shit out. Got it. Well, sometimes the Magic gods just don't want you to do anything. Luckily, it looks like they're kind of flooding out. I mean, we're gonna try to get it through. What do you got? The fairy. Do you have an answer? I mean, I guess I've got the Snapcaster Mage. They can just block with it. Gonna counter it. Gonna ask to Force of Will. Deciding what. Okay, yeah, they're just gonna cast the Force of Will. So I mean, I guess they're gonna get a Teferi down. The problem is like we still have to get to a point where we can get through this stupid fucking Snapcaster Mage. So like maybe we wait and try to do multiple things in one turn. I don't know. Okay, they're back to trying to get in. Does that mean they have a fucking? They're just gonna bounce it back to hand. Okay. So they're basically just gonna try to ambush Viper me. Oh, let's do this. Do you have a 1-drop on top? Yes. Okay, well, fuck it. We're gonna go to the next one. I don't feel like sitting here trying to get through this fucking shit right now, so... I mean, granted, our opponent is, like, nowhere near close to beating us, so we could probably try to run the clock down. But I don't feel like dealing with it at the moment. We are going to bring in... Nah, man. This is each player, right? Yeah, each player can't cast more than one non-creature. Oh, more than one non-creature. Okay. We can definitely bring those in. Bring the Ancient Grudges in. We got all sorts of removal. Let's get Hogak out of here. Trim a Lion's Eye Diamond. A Hollow one. A Anji's Ravager. Maybe try a Ox of Agonis. Go like that. Just do some light trimming around the edges. Give that shit a go. I am not feeding the tank, dum-dum. Whenever I open the mini fridge next to the fucking fish tank, she freaks out thinking I'm gonna feed the tank. She just loses her goddamn mind whenever I do anything to this fish tank. So close to setting the fucking one up in the basement, though. I need to actually buy the drain plumbing for the fucking slop sink so that I can finish that off, and then, like, I'm honestly at a point where I can probably start filling the main tank itself. Which, actually, I might start doing that. I might start fucking just filling that thing up. I'm gonna need to buy more salt, though, is the problem. But I could at least get that up and at least cycling or something. I still gotta go down there, take some pictures, show you guys how it's coming along and shit. Basically, all that's left is we need to patch up the hole in the ceiling from the plumbing, which we have the drywall for it. It's just a matter of actually doing it. And then, we need to actually do the flooring, which hopefully I can get the wife to help me out with ripping up, or moving shit so I can rip up carpet. Apparently our opponent's taking forever to decide how to sideboard, but Let's see if this person's streaming, just for the hell of it. Jake. Maybe that's why. Are you streaming, friend? No, does not look like it. I don't know. I try not to stream snipe. I just like to see if they're streaming to see if that's why it's fucking taking people so long to do shit. We'll keep this. This is double, assuming they don't force a will this Lion's Eye Diamond, this is double Anji's Ravager in turn 1. Actually, before I draw that, let's do this. Ooh, I'm tempted to get, yeah, nah, I mean, I guess we'll see. If they force this, they force it. Okay, does eat the force a will. That sucks. Oh well. Hopefully we draw another one. I have to say, I'm surprised how many people are actually forcing the whatchamacallits. Alright, well, since we have another fetch land, we can just go grab whatever the fuck we want. Assuming they don't stifle us here. We do need to be aware of the fact that they play back to basics. Oh, Jesus, another one of these? Okay. Well, I guess we're just gonna get to turn 3 and start trying to fucking slam Anji's Ravagers. Probably gonna cycle this hollow one. Because if we can hit another Lion's Eye Diamond and resolve it, we're actually legitimately looking at triple Anji's Ravager on turn 3. What did they chuck? They chucked a Force of Negation. Alright, so they got 5 cards. They did not back to basics. Just to be safe, we are gonna go grab the mountain. Then we're gonna cycle this thing. Lion's Eye Diamond. Okay, Street Wraith. We'll hold on to it for now. Yeah, that's a Taiga. Come on, Lion's Eye Diamond, please. Into a hollow one? I mean, maybe we just cast it. And we're not doing shit else anyways. Let's just try to get a hollow one down and see what happens. They want to counter this one, sure, whatever, shit happens. It looks like they're thinking about it. So this Miracle seems like a much harder matchup than the other control decks that I played against because they've got like Terminus and shit. Like, I honestly would not be surprised if they like topped Terminus just to stop this kind of shit. Okay, apparently they didn't, which is kind of surprising to be honest. The Fairy's also a problem because it shuts down all of our fucking madness shenanigans. I mean, we can't do anything this turn anyway, so I don't know why the hell I'm, like, actually taking priority. Snapcaster for what? So, targeting Ponder, playing Ponder? They got a blocker for now. I don't know. I'm half tempted. I don't know. We'll see. Chooses not to shuffle, draws a card. Ooh, I do not hate Deafening Silence. We're gonna do that. This shuts off some of their shenanigans. For now, anyways. If this eats a Force, hopefully we can get one of these Ravagers down. Okay, does not eat a Force. We're gonna attack first, see what happens. Just takes it, okay. I guess we're gonna Ravager. Like, a back to basics hurts us greatly, but still isn't the end of the world. I mean, we can't do anything, so we're just gonna fucking pass the turn anyway, so we'll see what happens. So yeah, like, a back to basics hurts us a lot, actually, because if we don't draw a land, we can't even cast these Anji's Ravagers. A Teferi also greatly hurt. Okay, well, there goes that Anji's Ravager. He's all done for the turn, though, so he can't actually do anything else now. So I guess we're just gonna cast another Anji's Ravager and see what the fuck happens. And the nice part about having a bunch of them in your hand. Alright, apparently The race is on, opponent. The race is on. Oh, let's get in. You have another removal spell. Does not look like it. Okay, well... play another one. See if you got another counterspell of some sort. Okay, that resolves. So apparently he doesn't have much in terms of counterspells. He's gonna brainstorm. Okay. He can't fetch it away right now, so he's at least pseudo brainstorm locked. He also cannot do anything now. So I mean, we'll see. Maybe this Anji actually survives. Maybe it doesn't. I don't fucking know. I'm assuming it's probably gonna die. He is very heavily favoring killing these Anji's Ravagers, so I'm kind of just assuming it's gonna die here. But I can't do anything anyways, so we're just gonna pass the turn. See what our opponent does. Another Snapcaster for swords for the Anji's Ravager? Yeah, apparently he really wants these Anji's Ravagers dead, is what I am seeing here. Well, opponents, how many more removal spells do you have? I'm assuming he's gonna double block the hollow one. Yep, okay, so his board's clear. Let's play another one. All right, let's see what you do, bud. Let's see what you can do. I mean, it feels bad just playing a 4-mana 2/2 with haste, but I mean, if it's what we gotta do, it's what we gotta do. All right, what is our opponent doing here? Pump faking us a little bit. I mean, if we can take this down and go to game 3, there actually is a very legitimate concern of our opponent just like timing out. So they do have 6 cards in hand. They appear to be mana screwed though, which is kind of helping us, kind of not. So like, it means their hand is like pure action if they're not hitting lands, but maybe it's just like a bunch of counter spells or something, like actual counter spells. Either that or like this is making their plays super, super awkward. Okay, so they're just gonna play a Narset. Hits a Terminus they can't cast. Okay. I'm kind of okay with that. We're gonna get in. Unfortunately, we have to hit the Narset so that they can't keep finding shit. Like, I'd much rather attack them, but I can't. So those are gone. Refuel our hand. Oh, fuck. Narset stops us from fueling our hand. Okay, never mind. Disregard. I also don't have anything else that I can cast yet. So since all they found was a Terminus, I mean, I guess they could like brainstorm it back onto their deck, which would be mildly problematic, but I forgot this is an attack trigger, so Narset was still alive when it triggered, which is why we couldn't actually draw anything. I mean, nothing that we chucked mattered. Okay, so they're gonna get rid of a Deafening Silence. Okay, so they can now start casting multiple spells a turn again. They still can't put this on top and cast it in the same turn. Well, I mean, we can't do anything anyways. I don't know, again, why I'm actually taking priority. Okay, so I don't hate that. That being said, though, we are going to cast it so it can actually fucking attack this turn. It sucks we can't pump it, but... So this Terminus is probably going back on the top of their deck. Did you draw surgical on anger? Okay. So I can attack with the root walla now. Okay, I guess. Oh. Alright. So like I said, I'm assuming this Terminus is going to go back on the top of the deck. So I don't want to actually run out any creatures yet, is the problem. Okay, yeah. We're going to go ahead and let this go, basically, is what's going to come on. Alright, so we're going to do that. Because I'd be very surprised if they don't have, like, maybe they don't. Okay, no, here's the Brainstorm. Okay, yeah. I was 100% right. Terminus is going back on the top of the deck. They're going to Miracle the Terminus, get rid of our board. Which is mostly fine. %, Terminus goes back on top. They're going to Terminus our board away. Yep, there's the Terminus. Yep. All this shit goes bye-bye. We are going to wheel, so any order doesn't fucking matter to me. Or we're going to fetch, so that it shuffles away. Plays a ponder. So the weird part is, so we still have a bunch of shit we can do. Unfortunately, all of our angers are gone, so unless we hit Vengevines, we're not going to be able to get, whatchamacallit? Fuck, why am I blanking on this? Haste, but they are at 5. They're also, we're nowhere near close to dying, and they've got less than 10 minutes. So I don't hate where we're at. There is a very real possibility our opponent just times out. Let's grab another Badlands, I guess. That's the turn. Well, since we can do that, let's go ahead and do that. Cast another Deafening Silence. Cycle this. This would cost 3? 1, 2, and we're just gonna run it out. We're basically, honestly, like, as shitty as this seems, we're kind of in the just, like, time them out part of the game, where we're just hoping that we can run out the clock. Because we're still at 15. They have no creatures on board. And they're back at the point where they're only able to cast 1 spell a turn. Assuming they don't get rid of the Deafening Silence again. Okay, so they have a way to get rid of the Deafening Silence. Goes to 4. I'm assuming this means they have some kind of removal spell of some sort. Ooh, they actually have 3 colors. Interesting. What are they getting? Are they putting Terminus back on top? Okay, so, like, okay. I mean, you do you, buddy. I mean, we're going to attack. They're going to Terminus. I'd be very surprised if they don't have a Brainstorm here. Like, they would not have done that if they don't have a Brainstorm. Yep, there's the Brainstorm. There's the Terminus. So, I mean, like I said, the thing is, like, they have 8 minutes left to close this game out. They still need to find a way to actually win this. Like, I hate getting the timeout win, but if this is the way that they want to play, that's fine. Like, you do you, buddy. Any order doesn't matter. It would be nice if we had some fucking ways to wheel some shit. They also are down to 2 cards left in hand. So, or 3, I guess. Okay, so they finally have a way to start trying to do things. Got it. Well, how big of a board can you get, buddy? Oh, okay. Well, since our opponent did get down the Monastery Mentor, we are in trouble here, unless we can get some crazy spins. He's holding 1 back to be on defense. Well, I guess that's why. Oh, fuck, I don't have double blue, or double green, do I? Oops, okay. Well, that's a little awkward. Getting in. Okay. Well, I guess we're going for it. That's got either they're holding lands to try to fake us out, or they actually do have interaction here. Oh, Vengevine resolves. Gonna block? Assuming so? Yep, blocks. What do they have? Like, what the fuck do they have in hand then? Did they just draw into a bunch of lands and they're trying to, like, fake us out by not playing them? Well, opponent, if you think we're gonna just not play shit because we're afraid you have a counter spell, that's not gonna happen. We're just gonna keep fucking slamming face. So they're also tanking hard as fuck right now. I'm kind of hoping this means that they just like flood it out and all they have in hand is a bunch of lands and they're trying to like fake us out. Okay, so they at least have a land. So we're back on the hopefully they're just trying to fake us out, making us like think they have shit in hand. The fact that they're not just like slamming spells makes me think maybe we lucked out and they did actually just like flood out here. They're also not like insta attacking with the Monastery Mentor, so that makes me think they don't actually have a spell. Okay, that very much means they do not have a spell. Okay. I mean, we're gonna get in first. We're not gonna give them the option to try to counter. That's okay. I mean, I guess that's a way to pump your fucking mentor. Are they gonna... No? Okay, they're still on that train. Okay. I mean, that is a way to pump a mentor. That is desperation. So their last card in hand isn't shit. They are in top deck mode. They are staring down lethal unless they draw another spell. And then there's no way they have time to fucking get a game 3 against us. There's no fucking way. Wow. Okay. Wow. That, I mean, that's a thing. I'm assuming this means they're just gonna time out now. They've got 5 minutes to pull this shit out of their ass. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, and we got a Root Walla? I do not hate that at all. We're gonna hold on to it though. Actually, no. This way, it forces them to have something. They're staring down 2 lethal threats. 1 removal spell doesn't get them out of it. And there's no way that they can win a game in 5.5 minutes. Okay, holy shit. Oh, man. They have 5.5 minutes in game 3 to try to figure this shit out. So they're gonna have to play aggressive as fuck. We're gonna bring in the Firestorms. The street rates. Alright, let's trim Anger. Trim A Ancient Grudge. Trim Street Wraith. Go something like that. Yeah, we're gonna try that. I highly doubt our opponent can beat us in 5.5 minutes. They have to go super fucking aggro to make it happen. Holy shit. I can't believe that we got that game 2 out. Yeah, they're gonna have to play super, super fast, and they're gonna have to mulligan for an aggro ass hand to make this work. Holy shit. Alright, well, fuck yeah. Alright, go ahead and pot. We're gonna try to get the Deafening Silence down first, see if we can bait a counter out with it. And then turn 2, we're gonna go for the Burning Inquiry. Unless like we draw Lion's Eye Diamond or something. I don't know. We'll fucking figure it out. Ooh, actually, I do not hate Putrid Imp. It doesn't help us do what we want to do though. So do this. See if we can get 2 cards out of their hand. Plateau. Deafening Silence. Does this eat a force? No. Okay. All right, they're under 5 minutes left to fucking. They're gonna have to play super fast. Counterbalance. Okay. So I guess it's gonna depend what the fuck is on the top of our deck here. So actually, assume. Let's see if they got a 1-drop on top. Did they put a 1-drop? No. Oh, opponent. I'm sorry. Okay, they're gonna force it. I was about to say, ooh, opponent. Let's see here. Well, we're gonna see what we fucking spin. We already know this is getting through. Oh, wow. That was kind of shitty. That was not what we wanted to see at all. Okay. Well, if we can get something else to cast with this Ruwala, I think we're good. The nice part is we know our opponent's, like, hurting on shit here. Because they've still got to find a way to win this game. Oh, okay, E on 1. That's something. But we have an Ancient Grudge, so... I mean... We're gonna force him to pop it, I guess? See what's on top. Is it a 2-drop? It's a Narset, okay. I mean, that's not the end of the world. We are not going to play... Okay, so are they just gonna pop the Deafening Silence now then? Or this thing? Yes, okay. So they shuffled. They pop that. This goes... I think we're gonna still wait a turn. Because if we can draw something else we can cast, we can... Even if these get countered, we can still get the Vengevines back, assuming they don't have a Surgical Extraction. Okay, so this Narset is gone. It doesn't matter. We are going to yield until the end step, because we can't do anything anyway. Our opponent's down to 4 minutes. We're at 19. They're a control deck. I don't think any of this matters. We're going to go grab a green land. I mean, yeah, even if it counters these, we can get the Vengevines back. Again, assuming they don't have a Surgical. So even if you counter these, I don't particularly care. Swords to Plowshares. I'm still gonna cast them anyways. We get the Vengevines back. Like, maybe there's something to be said about I should play a little slower. Ooh, okay. Okay, so they had the Surgical for the Vengevines, but they've got 2 cards in hand and they're drawing a Swords to Plowshares. And they've got 3.5 minutes to find a way out of this. I mean, maybe they fucked up. Okay, no, they actually grabbed both of them. Like, okay, so they're drawing a Swords to Plowshares. I mean, we'll just play the anger and force them to do it. Faithless Looting. Alright, let's see what we hit here. Counterbalance, what's on top? What did they reveal? Oh, chooses not to use the ability. Okay. I mean, I guess we'll pitch an anger, pitch an island. And let's just wheel your hand. They choosing not to use this ability again? Okay, what did we chuck? There's a Faithless Looting. Okay. Swear to God, if they actually find a way to get back into this, so like they've still got 3.5 minutes to figure this shit out. Get in for 2. Go ahead. Street Wraith. Let's Faithless Looting. Counterbalance. Okay, they have a portent. I guess we'll cycle this. Okay, Firestorm. Need some more lands is the problem, or some more cards is the problem for that. I mean, I guess we'll see what happens here. They are going to start getting a board, but I guess we'll see what happens. Like, if we can wait 2 turns, we might be able to kill what they've got going on here. Because they've still got to kill us in 3 minutes, and they're fiddle fucking around with this shit. So chooses not to use Portent's ability. Okay. Interesting. Interesting choice. Draws a card. Blazing Root Walla. No, I won't cast this yet. Plays another counterbalance. Okay. Okay. So, gonna have to take out 2 of these and hope for the best. Okay. Well, we're gonna do that and hope for the best. If you have a counterspell, you got a counterspell. If not, hopefully this slows your fucking shit down. Oh, that sucks. Wow, they're gonna get there with 2 minutes left on the fucking clock. God damn it. Alright, you got us, opponent. You managed to somehow squeak out a win in under 5 minutes. Probably played this a little fast and loose, but oh well. Yep, okay. You got it, buddy. Good job, opponent. You got there. They just have lethal on board. Oh well. Well, that was interesting to say the least. That was super, super close. That actually was super fucking close, considering anything that can like just continually counter 1-mana spells is super, super good against this. So that was actually a scary, scary close matchup. Like I said, since I did fucking well with this thing in the free room, bless you, girl. Gary's over here fucking sneezing her ass off. Bless you. You okay, girl? Come on. Bless you. Come on. Come say hi. Come say hi. No? Okay. They're just staring at me from the couch. But yeah, like I said, since we did so well in the free rooms, we're probably just gonna go like fucking 1-4 now or some shit. Are you okay? Are you allergic to something? The fuck, girl. Alright, Art Gons 138. Ooh, Murderous Redcap. I mean, yeah, I'll keep this. This ain't bad at all. Like, assuming they don't just, like, Force of Will or Putrid Imp, we've actually kind of got good shit going on here. Especially if we draw into another Root Walla. We can actually get, like, a turn 1 Vengevine and start going to town. Or if we draw into a Hollow one or something. So I do not hate this hand at all. Also, the nice part is, so if you go and check out the video, you saw that we ended up going 3-2 with Wheel Stompy after our last league that we had to cut short. So at the very least, worst case scenario, we still have something to open tonight. But we'll see. Oh, it's Affinity. Or 8 cast, one or the other. So it's just going to be who can flood the board quicker, I think is what this is going to come down to. Is this a Chalice on one? Oh, fuck me. Okay. We're just going to go ahead and scoop it up. Fuck. Like, 90% of our deck is fucking 1-drops. Like, everything we need to actually do anything is a 1-drop. So, unfortunately, this is going to signal to them that they can mulligan hard as fuck for a Chalice on one. Meltdown's coming in. Ancient Grudge is coming in. Deafening Silence coming in. Hogat can go away. Trim and Ox. Trim and LED. From a Wraith. From a Wraith. From an Anger. Yeah, unfortunately, that signals to them they can mulligan for a Chalice on one turn one pretty fucking hard. Luckily, they don't know what we're doing outside of that. But yeah, main deck, like, we really don't have a good way to beat a Chalice on one, unfortunately, especially with that hand, and I didn't want to show them more of our deck. We gotta mulligan this. As much as I want to keep the Ancient Grudge, we gotta mull it. I think we'll keep this. This will hopefully fuck their hand up. Let's put... Actually, no, hold on. Undo that. We're gonna put a land at the bottom. So we're probably just gonna Burning Inquiry and hope for the best. I suppose we could just like chuck our hand hollow one, but they're also on 7. Fortunately, we're hitting 8 cast. That is quite annoying. So like, if we really want to, we could just like chuck our whole hand to this Putrid Imp, play the hollow one on turn 1. But I think we wait a turn. Either because we can't Burning Inquiry this turn. Hopefully they don't have a Chalice on 1. If they do, then I guess we're going the hollow one beatdown route and hope that it can get us there. Urza's Bobble. So this is 100% 8 cast. Into an Emery. Okay, that was a very quick Emery. Into it. Oh, I guess I can Chalice the Void on 2 next turn, I suppose. We'll see what we draw here. I want a Burning Inquiry because it's got higher upside, but it's also got a much lower downside. They also very well could just have a Force of Will and we're fucked no matter what we do. Oh, fuck it. We came here to game, we're gonna fucking game. Let's see what we do. Hopefully we don't pitch this hollow one. So we lost the hollow one. I guess we're going to play the Rootwalla. Oh, we lost a Meltdown too? Ugh, that sucks. Well, when in doubt, pop for green, blow up your fucking land. Ancient Grudge your land away. Probably better known as the not smart move, but we're gonna fucking do it anyways. So like what? They can get a Lotus Petal back, right? Choose an artifact card. Yeah, so they can't actually get the land back with Emery because they have to cast it. So we are now also in a very bad position, but oh well. We got our 1-drops down. That's what fuck, they have another one. So I'm assuming this is probably going to be get back Lotus Petal. Well, they can't Lotus Petal and Chalice on one on the same turn, I suppose. Are you setting up for Chalice on one next turn, or do you just have it? Shadow Spear. Yeah. Into a Bobble. So the fact that we lost our Meltdown is actually kind of backbreaking. I mean, I guess we're just gonna fucking cast it. Like, we're on the fuck you, try to beat down route, but they're gonna be able to start regaining life with a Shadow Spear, which is a little annoying. But they don't have anything crazy to do with it yet. We're just gonna hope that our beatdowns can get there and that they like don't have shit in hand. I mean, they get a redraw. I mean, I guess they have the Emery like multiple bobble. Oh fuck, they got a fucking Urza Saga. God damn it. All right, well, unless we like hit a Burning Inquiry and just like hit a crazy fucking spin off of it, I think we're dead. Well, this might be a quick one. Chalice on 0. Okay. All that does is get rid of my Lion's Eye Diamond. I don't really care about that. And then Chalice on 1. Did it say what? Targeting Kappa Cannoneer. Oh, I guess there is a Cannoneer in there. Well, that's annoying. Well, the deck that made me quit Legacy is apparently back today, so I mean, I guess we'll just chuck the anger. Give this flying and get in. There's no point slamming these root walls into fucking nothingness, so... Excuse me. Well, methinks this one might be over. Yes, I probably scooped too early, but it is what it is at this point. Making a dude, I'm sure. Oh no! Oh yeah, we're done here. He's already won. If he's equipping that to, I can't outrace that. That's fine. We'll go on to the next one. Like I said, I fully anticipate the fucking 1-4. I was anticipating an 0-5, but I'm kind of anticipating a 1-4 now. Just based off of, like I said, whenever we do well in the free rooms, just fucking around, like, we always do shit in the leagues. It's the fucking curse of the stream, I swear to God. Like, again, watch the new fucking video that I just posted today. It's... As soon as I stopped playing live, I think I went, what, like, 2-5 live? And then proceeded to go 3-1 as soon as I stopped fucking playing live. So... Whenever I go live, I play like shit, apparently. Oh well, on to the next one. I'm just glad that that fucking deck isn't goddamn everywhere anymore. Like, that deck was kind of why I got pissed off and stopped playing Legacy, honestly. Alright, let's see what we got here. This is actually a really good hand. We're gonna keep this. A little weak to a Force of Will, but... Alright, let's see what we can do here. Hello? If this would like to actually do things. Alright, I think I'll grab the Taiga. It's always iffy what you want to grab there. Oh. Okay, well, this greatly changes things. Hopefully this doesn't get forced. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Well then, in that case, it sucks we're only getting one of these Anjis back, but I guess we're getting one of them at least. Like, we could have tried to wait a turn, but since our opponent didn't force, I kind of just wanted to get it out of the way. And assuming that they don't... Assuming this isn't Miracles, and they don't just, like, randomly... Well, I guess they can't even fucking cast a Terminus if they Miracled it anyway, so who really gives a fuck? But, yeah. Okay, cool. I would very much like them to not kill the Anju's Ravager so I can refuel my hand. That would be nice. Just a casual 8 power on turn 1, you know. No big deal. No big deal. Okay, so are they burn? Are they gonna kill the Anji's Ravager? Yes. Okay, so I'm guessing... I don't know. I don't know what this is. But we are going to Burning Inquiry and see what fucking happens. Maybe I hit some more shit that matters? I hit a Blazing Root Wallow, which is nice. I don't know what the fuck else I just lost, but... Probably actually pull my... We got another Faithless Looting, another no, the Anji's Ravager was there before. A Putrid Imp, okay. So hit you for 5. I'm a little concerned. This could be another oh, fuck, it is. Oh, god damn it, it's just got control. Okay. Well, that's annoying. We're in for another control matchup. Like I said, I've had decent luck against it in the free rooms, but they are kind of slogfests. Hopefully this totally fucked their hand up, though. They're clearly a Mentor build that we're... Ooh, did we mana screw them? Oh my god, we mana screwed them. That is hilarious. We fucking mana screwed them. Oops. Begin combat. Schwack you for a few. Pump this bad boy. Well, they have another bolt, apparently. Okay. Whack it for 4. It'd be nice if we just kept them mana screwed. Like, I don't hate the fact that we mana screwed them at all. That's actually really funny to me. Another fucking wheeling effect would be great. That being said, if they keep drawing lightning bolt, okay, they scooped it up. All right, Jeskai control. So we saw they have mentor, so we're bringing in the firestorms. We're bringing in deafening silence. Hogak can go away. Let's get rid of a LED, a street wraith, a ox, a hollow one. Try something like that. So we saw it's just going to be generic Jeskai control. There's something to be said about they might bring in. So I actually kind of just realized this deck has like no actual artifact or enchantment hate since Ancient Grudges only hit artifacts. So if they have like Rest in Peace, I guess we're kind of fucked ish. But Teferi's the big one we're gonna have to worry about. Alright, them getting down to Teferi shuts off our madness bullshit, so. Luckily, we shouldn't have to worry about a Chalice on one against this opponent. But I'm sure they're bringing in all their removal, specifically the exile stuff, so we're probably going to see 4 swords, 4 prismatic endings. Then we've got to worry about just like Teferi and countering everything. Apparently, I mean, Lightning Bolt is decent. Like, it does kill almost all of our things. Like, the only thing it doesn't kill is Hollow One, I guess. So, I mean, it does do stuff. So, actually, maybe we should bring in Hogak. Oh, nope, too late. It's the only thing that deals with... I like this a lot. We're going to keep this. This is a very good hand. Especially if we can hit our anger. This is a very, very good hand. Oh, fuck. I was playing against this dude in the free rooms. Pitchfork, New York. I actually was playing against this guy in the free rooms earlier today. Holy shit. That's actually really fucking funny. I cannot believe I was playing against this guy earlier. Okay, so our big thing is we basically need this Putrid Imp to survive or resolve. Or actually, maybe we Faithless Looting first. Do we want to Imp or do we want to Looting? What do we care more about? I think we want to Looting. If they force this, we're more okay with it. Okay, so they didn't force it. Root Walla, Root Walla. Maybe I should have Street Wraithed first there. I was kind of hanging on to it in case this got forced, honestly. Is more of what I was trying to do, but now we get a free Hollow One also. Another Hollow One would be sweet. Oh, I guess ask and you shall receive. Hopefully our opponent's not on the Miracles build. I might cry if that's the case. Like, if our opponent's on Miracle version of Jeskai and just, like, randomly top decks a Miracle, I am going to be so mad. Alright. What can you do about 10 power on turn 1? It'd be nice if it was hasty power, but... Okay, so they're not going to Miracle us. They're going to Swords one of these fuckers. So, okay. That's actually mostly fine. I'm not too concerned about that. It'd suck if they get rid of the other one. I'd like to get at least a decent amount of damage in before they get rid of all of our Hollow Ones, but it does get a removal spell out of their hand. So I don't hate that. Interesting. Do they like the back to basics build? They're gonna soar, or they're prismatic ending one of these, then I guess. Are they gonna bolt the other one? No. Okay. Okay. I mean, I guess we'll get in. If they want to bolt the other one, so be it. We're also hoping that they don't have sweepers. Get an imp down. If this... Okay, that survived. So we will pass the turn. They're going to bolt the imp. Nope. No. Okay. So I don't think there are any 3-mana sweepers that kill us here. I mean, I guess they could back to basics us and it'd be a little annoying. Okay, they're not gonna back to basics us. I mean, we're just going full on like beatdowns. That's what this deck does. Like, maybe there's something to be said about I should have like waited to see if I hit a Vengevine, but I think it's more important at this point to do this. Just flood the board with as much shit as possible. Again, if they play Miracles, and it is what it is. But they haven't set up, so they have to blind Miracle this shit. Because they're staring down... They're staring down quite a bit of damage here. I haven't done the math yet, but they are definitely staring down a good chunk of damage here. We are going to crack this, though, just to thin our deck a little bit. Hopefully we hit something relevant. Grab the Taiga. Okay, they're gonna do something. The question is what? Okay, one of each color, okay. Oh! Okay. That was not something I was expecting at all. I mean, I guess we're just gonna Putrid Imp. Pass the turn and try to Octagonus next turn. Like, it's all we really can do. We are taxing them. They're down to 3 cards. That actually was huge. Luckily, it doesn't exile them. So that actually helped us a lot. The fact that it doesn't exile is huge. Expressive titties. Got it. Got it. Express yourself, opponent. Espresso self. Actually, fuck, that beer was on tap like 2 weeks ago. I hope they still have it. We need to go grab a fucking growler of it. Really, really good. It's a espresso kolsch, actually. It throws you for a fucking loop. It tastes like a cup of coffee, but it's a light beer. Really, really good stuff, though. Meant to go grab some. Okay, so they hit a land, which is interesting. Play the land. What are you going to do? Are they going after the Putrid Imp? Yes. Okay. So in that case, then, we're going to do that. Check the Ox so that we can try to cast the next turn. This is still our game 1, right? Yeah, this has to be game 1 still. Oh, no, this is game 2. Oh, okay. I mean, we're gonna go for it. If you force a Willis, you force a Willis, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you have a counterspell, opponent? I'm going to guess yes, or they're looking for one. Or they've got another exile removal spell. Or maybe they're just gonna bolt it. Okay, they're looking for a counterspell. Got it. They're trying to find a way to counter this. Because they need to find a way to counter this and something to deal with this hollow one. Did they find the counter they were looking for? Yes, they did. Okay. So they found the counter spell. That's fine. They still need to find a way to deal with this hollow one, so hopefully they did not find a way to deal with the hollow one. If they did, we cry. Alright, expressive iteration. Alright, alright, alright. They're digging 3 cards to find something to do with this. So a Swords to Plowshare does it. A land plus Snapcaster will do it. They can't Prismatic Ending it. Well, there's a land, so if they land Snapcaster, this bad boy's gone. No, okay, nope, looking more. Okay. So that's out of the question then. They're looking for a Swords to Plowshares, is basically all that deals with this now. Use this to shuffle. Did they find it? Did they find it? We got there! Yeah! Woo! Alright, alright. Taking down Jeskai Control. Oh, fuck. Okay. I mean, this deck is already... Whoops. This deck is already doing better than I anticipated, considering how we did in the free rooms earlier. So, I mean, on to the fifth one. Here we go. Oh, this deck is dumb. Well, let's see. We're at least, the very least, we were getting half of our entry fee back here. So I guess we're gonna see what happens. That's actually really funny. I was playing against that Pitchfork Pitchfork New York earlier today. I was playing him in the free rooms, and he was on Jeskai Control. I didn't realize who it was until I started actually like looking at the log there, and I beat him pretty easily this morning too. So, but made me work for it. That's for sure. Guess we're going in the last one to see what happens here, but I don't know. Apparently, just being mindless and fucking spinning cards is actually working somehow. You know. Oh, is that so, Nahiri? Hopefully, we can get a second little treasure chest here to open up with the pup. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, worst case scenario, we got one, so we have something to open today. But I also, yeah, I know, don't open treasure chests. Whatever, I don't fucking care. I like opening them. They're fun. I suppose I could sell them for, like, what is it, 2 tickets each or something stupid like that. Like, they're not even really worth that much, but you can occasionally hit something worth a little bit of money in them, so. Alright, apparently it's taking a while to find our last opponent here. But, I mean, shit, this deck is already performing better than I thought. Alright, last one. Oh, well, if this is actually true, we are up against what we matched game 1. They're on the draw, though, or they're on the play. I think we'll keep this. Like, oh, okay, so I guess we'll see what happens here. I think we want to try to get, ooh, okay. Does this Putrid Imp resolve is going to be the question. If it resolves, then we can do dumb thing. No, it does not. Okay. So they're on Death Shadow. If they're forcing this, they're on Death Shadow. Which is whatever. They're just deciding what they want to get rid of, apparently. Oh, they're on Delver. Okay. Well, at least it gets rid of a Murktide, so that's something. I guess next turn then, we either hope that we draw something that allows us to choose how we're... Okay, maybe they actually are on Death Shadow. I've never seen Death Shadow play Oh, they're mana screwed. Oh, they're mana screwed. I do not hate that at all. Alright, opponent. You got another counterspell? We can pay for the days. And we lost the hollow one. That is a little annoying. We'll play Lion's Eye Diamond. We'll see if this gets forced. We will play Faithless Looting. We can get this Anji's Ravager down, which is nice. Okay, so he actually, you know what? No. Fuck your days. Fuck your days, opponent. We are going to cast both of these. So fuck your days. We're paying for the Faithless Looting. I don't give a fuck. This is what you get for trying to fucking daze us. Yes, I will pay for it. Come on, some more Root Wallas. No. I mean, I guess I took both of them. I'm almost to the point of being able to pay for this fucking thing, though. So I guess we'll see what we hit off of the Anji's Ravager. Come on. Did our opponent just scoop? Is that why this is lag? Okay, they scooped. I was gonna say, why the fuck is this lagging so bad? Alright, so against our opponents, so like, here's the thing is like, okay, so clearly they've got fucking Murktide Regent, so we're bringing those in. Firestorm's probably a bad idea. We already learned that. I guess maybe Deafening Silence. So we can try to force something through. Our life total is gonna matter, so take out the street wraiths. What do we want to trim? I guess we can get rid of a Lion's Eye Diamond. That's been working pretty well for us so far. It's between an Anger and an Ox of Agonis, honestly. Or maybe I want to trim a hollow one. Or I could do the objectively wrong thing and just go 3 ley lines because I'm a heathen. You know what? We're going to do that. We're going to do the objectively wrong thing and just go 3 ley lines because I'm an idiot. But as we've seen, I don't have to think with this deck, so I don't really give a shit. Oh, man. This is just so stupid. I guess we'll see what our opener is. Hopefully it's not like hella reliant on the graveyard. Because, I mean, I don't know, we'll see. Sometimes these decks that we're playing up against play ley lines of their own. We apparently don't actually have a way to deal with enchantments in our deck, which is annoying, but it is what it is. I'm actually kind of surprised they scooped there. I mean, yeah, it was a bunch of power getting on the board all at once, and I was about to refuel my hand, but I don't know, I can't say anything. I do the tactical scoops every now and then too, so you know what, we're gonna keep this. Okay, so opponent doesn't have leyline. But this is, depending on what happens, oh, they might be thought seizing us. Okay, no, they're gonna ponder. So if this Putrid Imp resolves, we can do funny things. I'm half tempted to go for the Faithless Looting first, so if they counter it, oh well. Chooses not to shuffle. Okay. What do we, okay, plateau. That doesn't really do anything. Yeah, we're gonna Faithless Looting. If they want to counter this, I'm kind of okay with it. Oh. Okay. Rootwalla and Rootwalla, I guess. Like, let's just get down to Rootwallas. I don't hate this Lion's Eye Diamond. Let's see. Cast this. We will play the Lion's Eye Diamond just to see if it'll eat a force. Because they might be scared of it after what they saw last game. Okay, this eats the force. Gets rid of a Brainstorm. Okay. That's actually pretty fine. I didn't actually really want to do anything with it anyways. So I don't hate that at all. So assuming they don't Thoughtseize us into Oblivion, I'm thinking next turn we're going to Putrid Imp into Burning Inquiry. Okay, maybe we're not going to. Okay. I'm curious what they're going to take. I'm assuming they take the Burning Inquiry. Because we can't really do anything else with this hand. So, I don't know. Okay, they do take the Burning Inquiry. That's fine. And, ooh, into a hollow one. Well, in that case then, are you going to counter this, friend? No. Okay. Chuck. Chuck. Chuck it. Cast the hollow one. It resolves. Go to combat. I know this is kind of all in on the hollow one, but fuck it. Hopefully we're not just like rushing our opponent here. Oh yeah, that is true. Hey Romario. I actually think I played against you earlier today when I was playing this deck. You were on lands if I remember right. I suppose I could have played that. I was thinking more so just like casting it for free. I don't know. I'm kind of doing this mindlessly. I'm just like playing shit to play shit at this point. But I'll keep that in mind if this ends up going to a game 3. Oh, probably your buddy. So we got another Putrid Imp. I don't hate that. But I think we're going to chuck it to this Putrid Imp just for the sake of being able to get in. So this is going to I think I'll hold back the Basking Root Walla as a blocker. But yeah, whoever was on your account was playing lands. They were doing pretty well. I did. It was 3 close games, but I did manage to beat them. So does that matter at all? Like, I don't think they. I guess they might have a way to pump it, but there's no point in pumping this guy for now. Oh, the fucking damage with this shit always confuses the hell out of me. Like how the damage goes on the stack and like it actually makes this Death Shadow bigger. It always confuses the fuck out of me. I will say, Romario, I've been watching your streams lately. I'm very much enjoying the Legacy in the morning on the days that I get to work from home. Keep up the good work. It's been a good way to start my day. So, oh, he's getting in? He doesn't have Team or Battle Rage, so I guess I'm just gonna take it. Does this mean he has another one? Unfortunately for Mog Fanatics, damage doesn't go on the stack anymore. Yeah, the good old days when damage went on the stack. Anji's Ravager. I mean, it's not like I'm doing anything with it anyway, so I mean, let's... Whoops, not what I wanted to do. My bad. I mean, what? He could Snapcaster block here? I mean, I guess he could have a removal spell. We're not going to cast it because we can't cast it anyways. Like, does he have a removal spell? Does he have... I'm curious what's going on here. I mean, we are again going to hold back the Basking Root Wall as a defender. Kinda hoping maybe it's just like a Snapcaster to try to like ambush Viper me. Okay, so it's a hit there. He's gonna go to 2. Now his Death Shadow's an 11/11. Well, I guess we'll see what happens. And there's nothing I can do, so we're just gonna yield through the turn. Okay, he is going to hold back. That is not the color of land I need. Oh, actually, hold on. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Hopefully this resolves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Please don't counter my Ox. I think he just killed himself. It says he cycled a stream. Yes! Holy shit, we did it! Moo is right. Props to our opponent for going out on their own terms. I am always a fan of that. Our opponent did go out on their own terms, so credit to them. All right. You know what? Let's open these real quick, and then well, we still got some time, so I'll mess around in the free rooms a little bit. Let's see what we got. Hopefully we get something good. Oh man. Ooh, Plague Engineer. I don't know if it's worth anything, but I know it's a good card. What is Plague Engineer worth? Whoops. Plague Engine. Is it going to tell me, or did I mess that up? Okay, like $2.50, not bad. It still is the ultimate. Okay, $1. Okay. Oh, this is for paper. Yeah, probably like 2.5. I'd agree with that. I will say, Plague Engineer being a Phyrexian and then naming Phyrexians and it being just like lights out against Infect is like the ultimate betrayal. Okay, some more what the Artisan of Forms? Heroic when he casts a spell. Okay, Old Theros card, but I've never seen that before. And some funky old art on a duplicate. So I'm really wondering how broken these artifact sets that are coming up are. Brothers War is going to be artifact focused. I'm sure March of the Machine is going to be artifact focused. I'm interested to see how broken those decks or those sets end up being. Is there anyone in the 2-player queue? Can we play someone there? Maybe? No? Okay. We'll just go play a little bit more. But yeah, I'm very interested to see how crazy broken those sets are. Wizards they have a habit of breaking artifact sets, so well, apparently what I'm learning here is that I need to just play decks that don't really require a whole lot of thought and just fumble fuck my way through them. So, Madness, Glimpse, all the decks that, like, they're just gonna do what they're gonna do, and they kind of just play themselves. So, that Ox coming through. If I ever hit affiliate, I'll make sure that I get a moo emote or something in honor of that Ox winning us the game. Oh, man. So, Mario, have you been checking? Did you end up watching the Wizard stream this morning and see all the unset spoilers? I'm curious what your take on them is. Like, as a fellow Legacy player, the whole attractions actually being Legacy legal thing, I I hope they're not good and they're not playable because it kind of concerns me having that many weird new things added to Legacy between stickers and attractions and all that stuff. Like, I don't know. Oh, you didn't watch the stream? Yeah, it was. They showed one. Um, it was, I think it was like lifetime pass holder or something. It's a 1 mana 2/1 zombie that when it enters the battlefield, it lets you visit an attraction. So it mana cost and power wise, it seems like it would be fine. Like it might be playable. It depends on if the attractions themselves are because they haven't revealed all of them yet. Um, yeah, it's I don't know how I feel about them. I'm I mean, granted, I'm also concerned about it from a paper point of view. I mean, I don't know about where you are, but around here, it's the paper legacy scene is basically dead for. But for those of you who do actually play paper legacy, um, you're getting to the point where you're gonna have like your deck is going to be your main deck, your sideboard, your sticker board, your dungeons, your monarch, your attractions, like all that kind of shit. So I'm curious. You're gonna have like 100+ card decks at this point between all the sideboards that you're gonna have, which is I don't know. And then seeing them all in the battlefield at the same time. I've been in some game states where the boards just get crazy cluttered, anyways. Richmond had a pretty good legacy scene pre-COVID. There was one shop where I am in Omaha that was playing it, but there were like only 8 of us, and the meta became super, super inbred to the point where our sideboards were basically tuned to beat each other. Um, so it got a little weird. But ever since COVID though, the scene locally just died. You can occasionally get some paper legacy going if you go to some of the trios events, like out in Des Moines or something. No, unfortunately, the shops around here do not allow proxies. I've tried to push that before because I know more people would play if we could, but unfortunately, the shops around here are not interested in allowing proxies. Like, I don't know where you stand. I've said it before. The reserve list needs to go. I don't care if my RL cards tank in value. I just want to be able to play them. Like, but I don't know. Or being able to do proxies, I think would be cool. Like proxy the RL cards. Like maybe set a limit for how many you can have in your deck, so you don't just have everyone playing like 5 color piles and stuff, so that it's not completely out of control. But yeah, I'm 100% for proxies. We actually had one guy. It was a modern tournament. He was brand new to it, and apparently whoever he got his cards from sold him a bunch of fakes, and he didn't know because he was brand new to Magic. And the judge at the shop was like, "Hey, does anybody care that he's playing with fake cards?" And we're all just like, "No, like just let him play." So I don't know why they were okay with it then, but they're not okay with proxies. Uh, yeah, like people who wouldn't buy legacy cards will do that and be yeah. I don't know. I agree. A fake is a bit different. The guy didn't know, but it was kind of just one of those things where it's like you feel bad for the guy, but you also kind of, I don't know. Personally, I feel bad for the people who can't afford the reserve list cards. The fact that Wizards made some promise 20 years ago, so you can't play this great format. Yeah, I'd be scared of them trying to pass it off as real, but the guy was just playing with them. He wasn't trying to sell them or anything. So, okay, so we win the die roll. This is interesting. It can do things. I think we'll keep it. It's a little slow, but I will say I have been burned by fakes before. Yeah, like if you write fake on it, or you get proxies that are very clearly not trying to be proxies, I think I'm okay with that. Okay, I totally just skipped through like part of my turn, not paying attention. Um, but like, yeah, proxies that have super super cool art or something, like very very clearly not meant to be um passed off as real cards, I think would be fine in my opinion. Like, I've got a couple of cool proxies for my EDH decks, even for cards I own, just because the proxy art looks cool. Hi Nahiri. Yes. Do you want to come say hi? Come on. Good girl. Hi. Hello. I know you're being extra needy today. But yeah, I've been hit by the fake thing around here before, back when I was first starting out and I didn't know how to spot them. I got gypped. Shoot, it was one of the masterpiece meek stones from Kaladesh. I traded that away for a Jace the Mind Sculptor that I later found out was fake. I had another guy trade me a fake Tarmogoyf that it's still, oh jeez, that's terrible. It's still actually kind of up in the air whether or not it's fake. Some people said it did, some said it wasn't. So, but I've been hit by the fake thing before because I don't handle enough cardboard to be able to tell the difference, to be totally honest. Started allowing for proxies at our local events like 8 years ago. Ask players at least point them out. Yeah, like, as long as people are honest about it with the proxies, just let them play it. Like, I hate seeing people paywalled because a piece of cardboard is worth $500. Like, I get the collector value argument and everything, but it shouldn't get in the way of the game itself. Yeah, I've heard some of it, like, even some of the newer proxies I've heard, or fakes I've heard, have, like, been able to trick judges and stuff, which is really scary. But I don't know. I honestly, ever since COVID, our local scene has kind of been weird. Um, they changed the night that they play it on, and then my schedule changed as well. So like, and then the fact that there's no Paper Legacy around here anymore. Ooh, that is interesting. Can I actually cast a second card this turn? No. I think I'm just gonna chuck the Vengevines and try to set up for next turn. Yeah, I mean, I could try to blind draw into it by popping this Lion's Eye Diamond and Faithless Looting again, but I think I want to wait. Seeing how much a Birds of Paradise from ABU costs. Yeah, and that's my biggest argument too when it comes to the reserve list, is the original ones are going to hold their value. Like your Alpha, Beta, Unlimited, Revise, like, okay, maybe the Revise ones dip a little bit, but the ABU ones, they're going to keep theirs, print it with a new frame, different art, and print the crap out of it. I mean, yeah, Birds of Paradise, look at Shivan Dragon. They're giving those things away, and an Alpha Shivan Dragon is worth thousands of dollars. Yeah, maybe it even makes them more expensive because they're even more special now. Yeah, I don't. The funny part is like the other thing about Okay, so we're gonna get to do some fun stuff here this turn. Okay, let me make sure I don't screw this up because this is actually gonna be kind of funny. But yeah, it's I don't know. The other problem is a lot of the people in the area that I'm in are all very much like eye rollers, so to speak. Like they're all a bunch of whales and they have a ton of reserve list cards and quite a few of them actually own companies. But I don't know. The opinion around here is very tainted as far as the reserve list is concerned. But I don't know. I'll keep. Wow, really? Okay, is there any way I can get out of this and get these Vengevines back? Because that's going to go on the stack. By Anji's Ravager, it's still only going to be the first spell. Okay, I guess the Vengevines are going to go away. Okay. Vengevines go bye-bye. But I am still going to have a hasty Anji's Ravager. Which is hopefully, I mean, granted, they're set up to get their combo in like a turn or two. But I don't know, we'll see. Pop this thing? Cast you? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I agree. Just make them look different. The old ones are probably gonna hold their value. Oops, you have to attack. But I don't know. That's my opinion on the reserve. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna get a free hollow one. I do not hate that. Is it going to be enough to get around a Dark Depths, though, is going to be the question. Okay, so since they're not blocking anyways, let's just go ahead and pump this guy and get as much damage as possible in. As well, this is going to be 9, set him down to 7. Drop a free hollowed one. And then this might still be lethal even if they go get a Dark Depths, right? I don't know. Math is for blockers, it's not for attackers. Oh, they just have a Dark Depths. Okay. So maybe it won't be. Oh, that's annoying. Well, we're gonna cast this. I mean, we're just gonna swing in, kill as much shit as we can, hold him back on defense, and then hope that we can kill him. Is basically what's gonna happen here. We also do get to see what we draw off this Anji's Ravager. You are going to stay back. Do we hit anything good? Another Putrid Imp would be nice. Okay, yep, they're gonna make their Dark Depths. Yep. That's fine. They're gonna be able to block 3 of these. And we get another Anji's Ravager and a Burning Inquiry. So what? We can pump here. They take 3, go to 4. Kill that guy. He lives. We can get another Anji's Ravager. Yeah, we're going to pump him. Because if we chuck this Anji's Ravager to the Burning Inquiry, we can just play it. Or, did we play our land for turn yet? No. You know what? We're going to go ahead and pass. We're going to play this Anji's Ravager at instant speed, I think. So, like, we'll block with the Putrid Imp, assuming they don't have a way to kill it somehow. Oh, shit. I guess they can. Because what? They can go get Sajiri Step and give Merit Lage. Okay, that goes away. That's fine. Maybe they fuck up? Oh, okay. So they're going to get Sajiri Step. Go give this protection from black so that it's irrelevant. Sajiri Step. Okay, yeah. So we lost this one. It is what it is, I suppose. I'm going to give him a chance to say the wrong color. Okay, they picked the right color. Good job. Good job, opponent. You picked the right color. Congratulations. Alright, so in the sideboard, what do we even care about? Bring in ley lines to deal with whatchamacallit. We can probably get rid of Hogak. This will deal with their like Life from the Loam shenanigans. Kind of tempted to bring in Firestorms to try to clear up their board a little bit. I'm a Lion's Eye Diamond. Does life total matter that much? What's from A Anger? A Moo Boy. Angry Moo Boy. Yeah, we'll do the Blasphemous thing. Do 3 ley lines. Like, I know that I always say I know the math of why there's 4, but I don't know. Alright, screw it. We'll try that. We will see what we can do. I don't know. I've considered buying back into Legacy, but I don't know what I'd want to build anyways. I've actually really been enjoying that Wheel Stompy deck, so I've thought about maybe building that. And it's only got like 3 reserve list cards, so I mean, granted, that's still like $1,000. Maybe I'll celebrate once my student loans are paid off or something. I don't know. That might just be my celebration to myself for getting those paid off. Yeah, we'll keep this. I like this hand. The other thing would be is like, would I ever play it outside of just trios events? So I don't know. It depends on if it's worth it. Like I said, I also got to decide exactly what deck I actually even want to build. Alright, let's cast this. We will wait a turn before we do anything here, because next turn we'll play our land, we'll Burning Inquiry, and then if we have the mana to be able to do all this other stuff, we can do it. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Go ahead, opponent. Bog me on turn 1, I dare you. Like, there's also something to be said about just, like, running both of these out on their end step. Like, we could do something like that. And then hope that Anju's Ravager refills her hand. But this can also screw our opponent over a little bit. So, I don't know. I don't know. Opponent is thinking real hard about what they want to grab here. Okay, they're grabbing Elvish Reclaimer. Yeah, I don't know. I'm tempted. So, like I said, I kind of want to do this just so I can run this shit out and try to attack with it. But Burning Inquiry can also screw their hand up, and we can still kind of just do whatever the fuck we want. And then we're not entirely in top deck mode, so... Oh, did our opponent keep a zero lander and we're just banking on this once upon a time? Okay, there we go. Opponent finally decides to do something. Oh, Green Sun Zenith. Okay, so I guess they're getting their ramp on. Okay. Well, let's see if we can screw up their hand at all. Yeah. So let's see what we can do. How messed up is your hand? Of course we ended up grabbing that one. Well, I guess we're gonna go ahead and do this anyways. So... It wasn't exactly the way I wanted it to go down, but... I mean, I guess nothing we shot. Okay, our opponent gave it up anyways. Alright. I mean, I guess that works. Like, we weren't really doing anything, but it works. I didn't even see what our opponent threw away to know if we just, like, totally fucked their game plan over, but maybe we did. Who the fuck knows? Who even knows? Alright. I mean, this is keepable. We'll keep this hand. I don't hate it. The fuck is everyone doing here? I mean, I will yield through the turn since I can't do anything anyways, so you do you, buddy. Okay, so they're getting their ramp on. They are getting the ramp on. So it's going to be, what do we hit off of all of this? Since we have another fetch land, so let's just go ahead and grab the Badlands. Do this. Yeah, let's pitch both of the Vengevines for now. We might get got by an Endurance. Maybe they also have some way to just exile our graveyard. But next turn, if we can play the Badlands, Faithless Looting, pitch the Rootwalla, play the Hollow one, that shouldn't be terrible. What is our opponent doing? Dark Confidant. Okay. Do a land. I mean, I guess we'll see what happens here. Okay, so we're going to play another land. We are going to Faithless Looting. Hopefully we hit something good. Okay. I mean, again, this might end up being a blowout from the Faithless Looting. Like, if they have an Endurance or something, I guess it happens. But we are going to play the safe route here and actually just cast it. You have the Endurance. Apparently not. Okay. Apparently our opponent did not have the Endurance. Got it. All fucking righty then. Yeah. So, apparently being dumb and not actually having to think about your deck works. Well, that was fun. On that note, though, I think I am gonna dip out of here. I gotta start cooking some food before the wife gets home, and the dog clearly needs to go out because she's being whiny. But thanks for stopping by. Hope you all had fun. If you haven't already, make sure you check out the other socials there. Check out YouTube for this stream and all the old ones, plus those new videos I'm putting up. If there's any decks you want to see me try, let me know. I'll make a video of them or I'll play them on stream. Just hit me up and let me know. And on that note, I am gonna kick you guys off. If someone knows how to like search magic by genre in this raid channel thing, that would be great. Otherwise, I'm gonna kick you off to some dude named Brokish. He's only got 6 people, so I'll send you off to him. Give him a couple extra viewers. But yeah. As a reminder, I will not be streaming this Thursday. I have a wedding to go to, but I might be popping on this weekend. So make sure you hit that follow button, know when I'm going live, and I'll catch you guys next time. So I'll stay salty.